Spartan quotes on strength. Crying is for cowards, but you, my son, I will bury you without a tear. You are my son and son of Sparta too. To cry out was considered a sign of cowardice. It was not unheard of for a Spartan boy to die of a beating without uttering a word. A harmless man is not a good man. He's just too weak to be bad. A good man is someone who can destroy you but choose not to. The Spartans are the equal of any men. When they fight as individuals, fighting together as a collective, they surpass all other men. The walls of Sparta were its young men, and its borders the point of their spears. There's no room for softness, not in Sparta. No place for weakness. Only the hard and strong may call themselves Spartans. There is nothing stronger than a broken man who has rebuilt himself. The city that is well fortified has a wall of men instead of brick. Only the hard and the strong may call themselves Spartans. Only the hard, only the strong. Warriors create themselves through trial and error, pain and suffering, their ability to conquer their own faults. A Spartan's true strength is the warrior next to him. So give respect and honor to him, and it will be returned to you. The Spartans say that any army may win, while it still has its legs under it. The real test comes when all strength is fled and the men must produce victory on will alone. If numbers are what matters, all Greece cannot match a small part of that army. But if courage is what counts, this number is sufficient. Fear conquers fear. This is how we Spartans do it. Counterpoising to fear of death, greater fear. That of dishonor, of exclusion from the pack. The Spartans do not ask how many are the enemy, but where are they? Give them nothing, but take from them everything. I will not quit in the midst of the struggle. The man of principle never forgets what he is, because of what others are. Walk a mile to avoid one fight, but when one starts, don't back down an inch. If they say it's impossible for them, not you. God doesn't give the hardest battles to his toughest soldiers. He creates the toughest soldiers through life's hardest battles. Come back with your shield, or on it. You were given this life because you were strong enough to live it. Eat a good breakfast, men, for we'll all be sharing dinner in hell. The Spartans made short answers into an art form. The ideal was to produce just one-word answers to devastate their enemies. The Spartans were the first to give the world an ideal of the gentleman. If you talk to any ordinary Spartan, he seems to be stupid, but eventually like an expert marksman. He shoots in some brief remark that proves you to be only a child. We can't kill them off, for we want to have some trainers for our young men. Let a man learn how to fight, by first daring to perform mighty deeds. To flee is a disgrace and an injury to Sparta. Only Spartan women give birth to real men. Better not bring up a lion inside your city, but if you must, then humor all his moods. Smooth waters have never made a skilled sailor. What we achieve inwardly will change our outer reality. Son, remember your courage with each step. He will win who knows when to fight and know when not to fight. Spartans, Stoics, heroes, saints and gods use short and positive speech. The Spartans were the first to show us the true meaning of courage. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. Most people measure words spoken per day. Few measure thoughts per day. There are some things you can only learn in a storm. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. Silence at the proper season is wisdom, and better than any speech. If you had any knowledge of the noble things in life, you would refrain from coveting others' possessions. Courage above all things is the first quality of a warrior. Your mind is a battlefield. Be its commander, not its soldier. The question isn't who is going to let you. The question is who is going to stop me. He who sweats more in training bleeds less than in war. Spartans have learned to respect their commanders and not to fear them. There is no use for bravery unless justice is present, and no need for bravery if all men are just. Fate leads him who follows it, and drags him who resists. Like and subscribe.